What's up, it's me, Dead Flesh. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Real Metal Talk Remastered episode 2. That is a mouthful. Got a lot of stuff to get through today here, as we always do now that I've started doing this new format thing, and a couple of people commented last time and seemed to really like the new format and stuff, so I'm going to keep trying it out and see how we go with it. So without further ado, let's get right into the episode. Okay guys, so band spotlight for this week is Nordland, and I would describe Nordland's music as Viking metal, I feel like, with like maybe blackened Viking metal. Yeah, look, they're a good band. Haven't heard much about them. I will link, if I can, their Facebook in the description, because that's the only thing that I've been able to find them on, and possibly I think maybe I found them on Bandcamp as well. But basically I blind bought one of their CDs. It's called The Dead Stones, I think, and really thrashy but really good, like sincere and rich Viking metal. So yeah, I just wanted to give them some spotlight because I feel like they haven't been talked about much. Like, I haven't really heard many people recommend them or anything. Their logo's really cool cover art, all stuff like that. The art is very much so like true Norwegian black metal vibes, I suppose. And yeah, if you like Viking metal, or if you like kind of black metal, blackened Viking metal stuff, just go check them out, see if you like them, because I'm not the biggest black metal fan. Like, I like black metal, but I prefer death and deathcore any day over that, to be fair. And I love this band, so definitely go check out Nordland. Alright, so our genre exploration segment this week features, of course, death metal. Couldn't do an episode again without mentioning this, because it's one of my favourite subgenres of all time. So obviously some of the main bands, I suppose, just checking my notes here, Death, Cannibal Corpse, Cattle Decapitation, Mortician, you know, all the good ones. And then from that kind of formed deathcore. So I'm just going to show some pictures and videos and things like that as I actually talk about it, so that it's not too boring to watch or anything like that. But yeah, most of you know what death metal is, but we're going to dive into it, just a small little paragraph summary for those who may not know or who may be new to metal in general. So yeah. Death metal is a subgenre of heavy metal music known for its aggressive sound and dark themes. It often features growled or screamed vocals, fast and intricate guitar riffs, and intense drumming. Some popular death metal bands include Cannibal Corpse, Death, and Morbid Angel. The death metal scene is still going strong. There are so many talented bands and dedicated fans out there. It's a tight-knit community that thrives on live shows and underground gigs and festivals. People are always discovering new bands and supporting the genre. And for our album review segment this week, I wasn't sure how I wanted to go about the album reviews, because I feel like then if I don't do it like in a way where it's just the next one on my shelf, I could forget ones that I actually really would love to talk about on the channel. So honestly, I said I'd just start here with the first one in my A. This is Black Ice by AC/DC. So classic dad metal, thrash metal, whatever you want to call it. I showed this disc, secondhand disc, as you can see there. Unfortunately, there is a bit of water damage on the book, and it's kind of crusty as well in places. It's actually kind of stuck together. Oh, that hurts my heart to see that tear there. But yeah, look, it's a good album. Not my favorite AC/DC one. I'm not a big AC/DC fan. I like thrash metal, but only in certain instances, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not up there, like, when it comes to the actual interest I have there. But this one's a good one. A lot of tracks on there, and it's 2008 distribution of this one. Nice digipack as well, just in terms of the actual format, I'd say, and obviously really cool matte finish and stuff. It's a little bit glossy, but you know, what can you expect? Yeah, look, this album is good. It's not my favorite, like I said, but it's definitely, if you like the likes of Iron Maiden and stuff, like I definitely prefer Iron Maiden, but I feel like AC/DC just, they've always been like classic. Like, people in your family who don't know what metal really is or anything about it, they hear you like metal, they're gonna pick you up Iron Maiden, maybe AC/DC, few Judas Priest things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love that content and stuff, but yeah, like, as I say, like, you know, it's something that I would have been into long before I was even into metal, or that I would have heard, so I don't have much commentary on the actual like elements of it, but look, it's a solid album. I mean, I would recommend it. First in my collection, not the first one I picked up. That was 72 Seasons by Metallica, but yeah, old but gold, I suppose. So that is AC/DC's Black Ice. I am going to give this one, I think, 3 stars out of 5, just because it doesn't pique my personal interest as much as the likes of like deathcore or something like that would. But yeah, great album, go check it out. Next we have our metal news and updates, and I just realised as well, the fact that I pre-record these and upload them, it's not probably going to be the like most recent freshest news, because I find these things, these facts or whatever, on Metal Injection and sites like that, right? So like they're literally like minutes old when I like do my research and prepare for the video to upload it. But you know, news is news, take it or leave it, I don't know. So I have 2 things for you this time. So first off, and I will be reading my notes for this, I apologise, but I have to get the facts right, I can't avoid it. So Killswitch Engage vocalist Jesse Leach hasn't been quiet about why the band's follow-up to their 2019 album Atonement is taking forever. In a recent interview, Leach said that the new record is purposely something different for the band and has gone through quite a few revisions. Now, in a lengthy Instagram post, Leach has revealed the new Killswitch Engage record is the most difficult album he's ever worked on, and has really been testing the limits of his vocal abilities. Which means this thing must be nuts. Leach is a very talented guy, and that's showcased a lot of range between Killswitch Engaged and Times of Grace. So obviously 2 bands he was in there, most known I feel like maybe for Killswitch rather than Times of Grace, but it is good to note there, I guess. Also, what I will say is that, you know, we did talk about metalcore last week, so I feel like it's nice to kind of do a little ode to that, I suppose. Probably would have been better if this news came out last week for last week's video, but we're going to move on. So second headline I suppose we have today is, looks like keyboardist Jordan Fish is doing just fine after his recent split with Bring Me the Horizon. So if you don't know, Jordan Fish was a member, the keyboardist of Bring Me the Horizon, and now he has left and he's currently in the studio with Spirit Box, which is another band that are amazing. So according to Spirit Box guitarist Mike Stringer, which is the best name I've ever heard for a guitarist, Mike Stringer, but anyway, I digress. The band is currently in the studio with Fish. No word on if Fish is just producing and recording the new material or playing a more active role in sessions, but still, the combination of Spirit Box and a former Bring Me the Horizon could bear some seriously catchy songs, and I do agree with this headline. I think that's really exciting news, and something a lot of people might not know about, because, you know, studio stuff kind of happens behind closed doors for us fans, I guess. In a recent interview with Revolver, Spirit Box vocalist Courtney LaPlante said Spirit Box was purposely being flexible about their new material. So it's good to see that Spirit Box are going to kind of work really hard in the new album, and, you know, they're taking their time with it, but they're also trying to create new ways to evolve and improve as an artist, you know, and I think that's something that all bands should be doing, really. Like, I value that in a band when they do that. So yeah, that's some exciting news for us. Final segment of the show today, we have 2 songs of the week sent in by my viewers. So thank you to everyone who sent them in for me. And if you didn't know, I put up like a little question box thingy on my Instagram story every week when I'm about to record the next episode. And I use every single song someone puts in there. Like, even if I don't use it that week, because I do pre-record these, you'll see your song at some stage, like, I promise you. So I had two last week, I'm pretty sure. I have 2 again today. So the requests were Shadow of Intent Reclaimer, and I hadn't heard of this at all. Looked it up, and it's actually an album. So I mean, why not, you know? And I gave it a listen. It was actually really good. You know, it was very much to my liking. So this is a great way for me to discover new bands as well. So Shadow of Intent Reclaimer, and then we have a classic from Machine Head, Slaughter the Martyr. This is one of my, like, not one of my favourite Machine Head songs, but it's definitely up there. And if you haven't heard of Machine Head, you need to listen to Locust. I'm going to add Locust in as another song here, because it's just that good. Yeah, like, you need to listen to Machine Head. They're one of my favourite bands that actually, when I was just getting into metal, like, they're one of my favourite bands that really pushed me into, like, the kind of thrashy guitar and things like that. So yeah, brilliant stuff from them, and I feel like their older stuff was just golden in my opinion. But yeah, you should go check them out, and also check out Shadow of Intent by Reclaimer. So those are our 2 songs of the week / album, I suppose, for this week. Okay, so I won't keep you. I feel like these videos are getting kind of shorter. This one felt a little bit rushed, but like, that's only because it takes so long to, you know, format it and like put in the work. So some weeks they're going to be more rushed than other weeks, and I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, it was a good episode. It was a solid episode. We talked about some important things coming up in the music world. We had our review of Black Ice by AC/DC. We even had some songs of the week, and we had an album of the week, as well as an album review, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week.